My name is Patrick, and I'm a native Minnesotan. And today I'm out here with two of my great buddies. One of them also happens to be my brother. And we're enjoying a beautiful day on the water. It's funny to me to be on this stretch of water now because I grew up here, and I always had an interest in learning how to fly fish, and I just never thought it was an opportunity that I had available to me until just after college. I graduated and we decided to move out west, and it was right at that time where my brother introduced me to the sport. It was kind of like, you're finally at the point where we can start to learn how to fly fish. You'll be in water that has trout, and it was fantastic. I mean, it was a fantastic introduction, and I spent a lot of great years out west in, Idaho and Washington and Colorado, and I just absolutely loved the fishing.
So my name is Mike. I'm down here with my brother, my best friend Josh, and man, fly fishing. It's what it's all about. We've been doing this now for 7 years, and I'll tell you, when I first moved back from Montana, I lived in Bozeman for about 8 years, and I fished heavy there, man. We moved back here, and I was bummed. Like, I'd given up. It was like, do I sell my fly gear? My brother, he stuck with it. He did some research, and 7 years later, we are fishing some of the best water I've ever fished.
One day we decided we wanted to move back home here to Minnesota, and I have to admit that I was a little frustrated, a little bummed to be moving away from amazing trout water, or moving away from fly fishing. And so it was pretty amazing to be able to come back here and realize that all along we've been living on some of the most spectacular trout water in what I would say is in the country.
My name's Josh. I started fly fishing in college in Montana, and never thought that I'd leave Montana, to be honest. And met my now wife, was in Colorado for 7 years, and when you live in places like Montana and Colorado, the access, you're always able to get onto a nice river or stream, and fly fishing is just kind of a part of your lifestyle out there if you enjoy fly fishing, I guess. It's out there, and I think people think that fly fishing, it's only worth doing if you're living kind of in the western states like Montana or Colorado or Idaho, places like that. But really, it's one of the things that I love about fly fishing is you can always go out and find a place to fish, and you don't have to be a guide, and you don't have to be the best angler on the planet. It's fun no matter what, and if you just go out and look for new water, you'll be surprised. And so Minnesota, I think, is a great example where I've only lived in Minnesota for a year, but these guys are showing me spots that I didn't know existed.
For me, what's so special about a trip like this is, we're getting to explore in our own backyard. And I think, for me, that's what I like to take with me anytime I go on the water is, it's not about the fish we catch or the size of the fish that we catch. I mean, obviously we all want to catch them, and that's a great part of it, but it's everything else that comes along with it. It's the, seeing the new crazy birds we've never seen before, and meeting the other guys out in the stream who are willing to stop and chat for a minute and share their successes and challenges. And it's really just about having a good time with your buddies. And I honestly think one of my favorite things to do is hook into a fish and then sit down on the bank and watch my buddies do the same thing, and we all sit down and just take a breath and just relax, enjoy where we're at.
That's good, that's good, that's good.
That's how you cook a burger. Little Harrier jet. And I think Pat said it the best, you know, he's like, you can either sit around and be bummed about life and not living in Montana and not having the mountains, or you can go explore. And we did. And it's just been phenomenal.
One of the things I love about fly fishing is it doesn't matter where you're at. You can head out either by yourself or with your buddies and get on the water and just have fun and get away from the stresses of life.
It's everywhere, and you know, it's just really all about getting out there and exploring and hitting pause on life for just a minute to enjoy where you're at.
I love hanging out with people that enjoy fly fishing because they're all kind of kooky. And I love it.
No fish, a lot of fish, good fish, small fish, green fish, blue fish. It's fun, and I just get out and do it.